I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
it was such an honor because I know that, well, you said at least as well, he hasn't done any much of like this kind of thing, like
yeah,
collaborations like this before. So I was just very privileged and honored that other people, Tanya, Matthias, and Jay Vessel, like were willing to like
yeah.
have their like collaborate on my music. Like that's such an honor.
I ain't with the same old news. Tired of the same old blues. If you call me, I'll uplift. You ain't on it, I'll insist. This might end up in a rift, but I guess I'll take that risk.
Yeah, and I think I just want to say shout out to you and credit to you for being open for holding collaboration as an important part of your journey. Because I often say like alone we go faster, which is true, but together we go further. And I think it's a testament to your collaborative energy and spirit that it's easy for other people to jump on board. Shout out to Jay Bessel as well. Great guy. And he just got it immediately and was really just open and willing to just jump in and just make it happen. So shout out to you, man. Big love to you. And yeah, he's also got music out. Everyone watching this should go check that out because he is insane. Right. So yeah, and I think in talking about the EP, what I really enjoyed was I guess both of us just going back and forth on ideas that weren't necessarily like let's write 5 songs and then that becomes an EP. It was probably more to the point of repurposing what we think is great and how do we repackage it so that it can attract listeners who are into different styles of music. And I think that's just important. And for anyone listening, I think you should, if you are an artist or creative, that is an option as well. Of course, you can write songs for an EP and release it. That is amazing and do that. But if you can't afford that, maybe spend a bit. Maybe an option is to choose your favorite or your best song or write your best song ever and put that out like 1 million times over. You could put so many different versions of it, and I think it will still connect with people.
Absolutely. And I love the remixes and I love the verse that Jay Vessel had put, like, because he says, I know I can count on you, I know you will see me through, like, yeah, my brother when you're my sister, I hate it when they diss you. I can't like it's just terrible when I try and do it, but like it's amazing because and he talks about taking a risk when we trust in God, and because like we know that he will be with us, but you know when we step out of the boat kind of thing, it's like, oh, will this happen? Oh, but it will. It's just yeah. And I just love working with different people. Like you can, in Tanya's remix of Friend, there's some like insane chords. I love it so much. Just before I think it's either just before in the chorus, some of the chords in there are just like, they are stunning and so yummy. Like I love it so much. I can listen to it over and over all the time.
And Tanya's like an incredible keyboard player and producer and songwriter and artist in terms of like visual artist, painter. So she is like, and I think she's got synesthesia. I think that's how you say it, synesthesia. So she sees music in color. So I think that influences a lot of what you hear from Tanya's music. And to shout out Tanya, she has music out with Bianca Rose. She did a reimagined version of some songs from Bianca's album that sound gorgeous. You should go check her out. Tanya Ilyashova is fire. Right, cool.
Yeah,
absolutely. But yeah, and I think that's kind of what led to what I would say, for lack of a better term, the product of Friend. It's like the amalgamation of songs we've worked on and just choosing to put them out in different formats so that it, I guess, reach more people. And for me, my hope is that this opens doors for you. That I often say that creativity needs investment for it to actually flourish. So I hope that what it does is that someone or a group of people are interested in financing Jem's next stage of her career. And if you're listening and you're watching this and you're questioning it, this is your confirmation. Just to ask for bank details, drop the P's, and don't look back. But yeah, I think it's wicked. And shout out to Dennis O'Neill for connecting myself and Jem to begin with from the step forward. You're a gem, sir, and thanks for always looking out for artists around the UK. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. And so I think I just want to encourage anyone out like who's listening. Collaboration is important. It's really important, and it grows you so much. And if you ever have the opportunity to work with Fez, don't say no. You're so humble, you're so gifted, and I'm very, very thankful. And I'm actually so excited for like future songs, future projects as well. That I would be able to do with you, and just thankful because you know what you're doing, and I'm very much a beginner in this world, so I'm just thankful for like, all of the help.
Thank you for trusting me. I often say thanks for trusting me with your music, because it's an extension of you, so you're trusting me with a part of you, and I'm grateful. I really appreciate that. And I don't hold it lightly or take it lightly. I take it very seriously because it's important. And I'm hoping that everyone that's seeing this conversation is inspired to work with other people, or just to take their gifting more seriously. Or if you have been around and released music and it hasn't done what you hoped, to go again. It takes a lot of courage, but go again. Genuinely. It's about staying power. That's my thing. Being consistent is harder than making it big once. And hopefully you've listened to Friend, and if you haven't, why are you still here? Go and listen to it right.
Wherever this video goes, I will put a link, so I'll make sure you guys can hear it.
Absolutely. And if you haven't followed Jem on Spotify, what are you doing? You should do that right now. If you haven't followed her on Instagram, it's free to do these things that we're asking. It's actually free. It doesn't cost you a dime to do this. To tell a friend costs you nothing. To be like, hey friend, listen to Friend. This is about you. I mean, what more could you ask for from incredible listeners? And when in doubt, drop her a DM to encourage her. I think it's amazing. So yeah, wicked.
Thank you everyone for tuning in, and maybe we'll do another one of these in the near future.
Yeah, maybe next time we'll write live potentially and see what comes of it. Doesn't mean that song will come out, but at least you get to see what it really looks like to think out loud, for sure. But yeah, quick fire question: what's your favorite color?
Coral color.
Oh, okay.
What about you?
I would say right now it's blue.
Oh, nice.
What's your favorite flavor of ice cream?
Black cherry.
Oh, nice.
What about you?
I think it's I recently tasted this salted caramel vegan ice cream that blew my mind, and I'm not going to tell you how long it took me to finish the tub. It might have been one sitting, might not been.
I've got one. If you're a potato, what form would you be? What would you come in if you're a potato?
Oh, one I had never thought about being a potato, but now I'm thinking about it. It's kind of exciting. What form would I be in a potato? Oh my goodness, I have no idea. What would you be? Maybe that would inspire me.
I think I would be roast potato. I love it.
Yeah. I think I might be wedges.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes me feel like a Nando's now.
I was just thinking about Nando's.
Yeah. That's it. I just thought, whilst we've been talking about getting to know each other, we should give people a taste of what it's like to get to know each other.
Ideas.
Yeah. Next song coming up, ice cream potato. Yes.
There we go.